Hello, my name is Sudarshan. I'm a senior support engineer with the SQL Server team. Today I'll be going through how to set up peer-to-peer replication with SQL Server 2008. In this, we'll be looking into the requirements and the walkthrough of enabling peer-to-peer replication. The basic requirements for peer-to-peer replication is you need to have either Enterprise Edition of SQL Server or Developer Edition of SQL Server. You need to have two instances of SQL Server, instance 1, instance 2. You need to have a transactional publication which is already created. On the transactional publication, you will enable peer-to-peer option. So once you enable the peer-to-peer option, you won't be able to remove that. The only method is to remove the whole publication. Let's go ahead and look into the steps, how exactly you can enable peer-to-peer using SQL Server 2008. I have two instances, instance 1 which is 081 and 082. I have a database called as demo with one table in that. I have created a transactional publication with that. And then after that I have taken a full backup of the demo database and restored it on the other instance. So after that is done, you just have to right click on the publication, go to properties and click on subscription options. In the peer-to-peer replication section, you have to set the allow peer-to-peer subscription option to true. Once you set that to true, you will get a peer originator ID which is by default as 1. You can change that also if you need it. Otherwise you can keep that as default. And you have to go ahead and enable allow initialization from backup files set to true, because you have taken the complete backup of your published database and then restored it on the other server. So basically both the nodes will have same data as well as schema. The one restriction of peer-to-peer is that both the data as well as schema has to be same between the two nodes. So I'll just click on OK here. Once I click on OK, I will get a menu option which says Configure Peer-to-Peer replication using the wizard. So once that comes up, let's go ahead and use the same. Right click on that, Configure Peer-to-Peer Topology. Click on Next. Go ahead and select the publication. In my case it is demo. I'll click on Next. Right click on the white area and say add a new peer node. Select the second instance what you have. Let me select this one because I'm using select the database. Since I have already restored my published database on the second node with the same name, I select the same name. I'll check connect all displayed nodes. Peer originator ID is set to 2 because I already have one which is been given to my first node. Click on OK. Click on Next. It will ask you for the agent security properties. Let's go ahead and run everything under my SQL Server agent service account. Click on Next. It will ask you for the agent for subscriber. I'll select the same option here as well. And I'll click on Next. You get two options. One is I created the peer database manually or restored a backup of the original publication database which has not been changed since the backup was taken. In my case, I did the first option. I have not changed anything with respect to the published database. So I'll go ahead and select this option. For instance, if you have made any changes to the published database after you have restored the backup on the other node, and you want to make sure those changes will also get translated to the other instance, you have to select the second option, and it will ask you for the backup file. You just have to give the path of the backup file and click on Next. So I'll just select the first option since I have not made any changes to my published database. Click on Next. I'll click on Finish here. once it completes, you should see same publication at the other node as well. You'll also see one subscription at the each node. In one of the each subscription will be pointing to each other. So let's wait once that is completed. So usually we use peer-to-peer replication for something like a hot backup. So if you have two nodes and if you have applications connecting to this particular node, then if one of the node is down, you can still use the other node. Your app can direct to the other node to get access to the database. So this is done. I'll click on close and I'll just right click on the replication folder, say refresh, just to make sure that comes down here. So you can see I have my publication, I have a subscription which is pointing to my second node, and if I come to my second instance or second node, I'll just refresh that again. You see the same publication here as well, and you will see one more subscription pointing to the first node. So basically, if one of my server is down, for example, if my 081 is down, I can still point my applications to 082 without server down or something. So that's all we've done today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.